I know it's already 2022 and it's far past the holiday season, but honestly, I couldn't think of a better time than January the 4th at 3:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time than to record this video. We're going to be watching your average Santa tonight wreak pure havoc inside of a mall. And yes, I'm well aware that this video is from 2016, but Karen freakouts really have no expiration date, like that fart I have stored in a jar over there. It's going to be there until the lid comes off, and when the lid does come off, that thing's going to wreak pure havoc on my senses.
Hi, it's Pastor Dave Grisham here for Last Frontier Evangelism, and today we're at the mall in Amarillo, Texas, and we're going to tell the children here today the truth that there is no Santa Claus and that Christmas is about Jesus Christ.
In those first few seconds of this video, we get to know our protagonist, which is Pastor Dave. I couldn't think of a more pastor name than Dave. Pastor Dave just rolls off the tongue. Also, whenever I was seeing this guy, I immediately thought this was going to be Britain. Let's just say it has something to do with dental care and looking like a crack addict. But no, this happened in Texas, which also makes just as much sense. Everybody loves some good crack though, so I can't blame Pastor Dave.
And Jesus was born in a manger 2016 years ago. So here we go. We're going to tell them the truth.
All right.
Folks, my name is Pastor David. Kids, I wanted to tell you today that there is no such thing as Santa Claus. Santa Claus does not exist. The Christmas season is about Jesus. Jesus was born 2016 years ago. He was born in a manger in a small town called Bethlehem.
I just think it's funny how everybody is ignoring Pastor Dave so far. Like, they're turning around and acknowledging his existence, but they just kind of don't care. It's like he comes down from his church on the hill every single Christmas to try to steal the Christmas spirit, like he's the Grinch or something. And they've developed this system where they're like, oh God, here's Pastor Dave, everybody. Act like you don't see him and maybe he'll go away. Like that episode of South Park where all of Cartman's friends act like they can't see him, so it leads him to believe that he's dead. They're trying that same technique out with Pastor Dave. Maybe if we ignore him, he'll go away, guys. He does this every Christmas.
That's the truth about Christmas. The man you're going to see today is just a man in a suit.
He's a fraud.
Dressed up like Santa, but Santa does not exist. Santa's not real.
Oh, he's getting the reactions
and parents,
now.
Y'all need to stop lying to your children and telling them that Santa Claus is real when in fact he's not.
It's funny because they could literally say the same thing and point the finger right back at Pastor Dave about his Christianity belief and say the same exact thing he's saying to them about Santa Claus. But obviously he's too delusional to hear anything they're saying, because when someone has a Karen freakout, they just see red and they'll say the same thing over and over and over until someone punches them or they're escorted out by police. Those are the only two ways to stop a Karen attack.
You substitute the lie of Santa Claus in the heart of your child for the truth of Jesus Christ, you are bearing false witness against God.
If someone is saying the truth this many times,
to your children
they're not telling you the truth.
And tell them there's such a thing as Santa when you know in reality that there are no flying reindeer, there is no workshop at the North Pole, there is no elves making toys.
Hate to cut you off there, Pastor Dave. I'm sorry if I jump scared anybody with this little voiceover, but there are such thing as elves making toys for Christmas. Point in case, children working in sweatshops in China.
That's all the truth. And there is no real Santa Claus.
He says truth so much.
There is no Santa.
There is no Santa.
It is not your place to lie to your children. Tell them the truth about Jesus Christ. Tell them the truth about what Christmas is all about. That it's about Jesus and it's not about Santa.
See, I told you can't stop Karens whenever they go on a rampage. Karens are an unstoppable force, and they got to be met with an immovable object to be stopped.
Sir, don't put your hands on me.
Go on. Quit talking this mess. You understand me?
Keep your hands to yourself.
Keep your hands off.
I got my kids over there. We don't need you coming over here blabbing whatever the hell you blabbing.
I'm telling them the truth, that there is no Santa Claus.
Now,
the truth.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. You need to keep your hands to yourself, sir, and don't put your hands on people. That's assault.
Don't come over here talking your mess.
And don't come over here and tell your children the truth, that there is no Santa Claus.
That's not your decision for me to tell my kids what's the truth and what's not.
The truth is there is no Santa Claus.
Okay.
There is no Santa, and Christmas is about Jesus.
And the parents are all right with that.
The parents are all right with lying to their kids.
Yeah. Not your decision to make.
That's a sin. It's a sin in the eyes of God.
what you're
Kids,
doing
there is no
is a
Santa.
sin. There is a
Santa's not
Santa.
real.
So for that entire 3 minutes of the video, all he said was Santa isn't real and your parents are lying to you. And he said that over and over and over again to instill it in them, just really make them know that they're being lied to. You know, if they're being lied to about Santa Claus, what else are they being lied to about? The Tooth Fairy? The Easter Bunny? I bet the next thing you're going to tell me is that SpongeBob and Patrick aren't even real, aren't you, Mom and Dad? Go ahead and tell me. I'm ready. Wait, what? And that is the end of the video. I just wanted to do a quick little Karen reaction because I missed watching these videos and doing these kind of things. And this popped up on Reddit and it was the perfect thing to watch. Even though it is now 7 years old, not 5 years old because it's, well, 5 years old because this was in December of 16. So yeah, 5-year-old video, good old Karen reaction. Hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button. I'm never going to realistically say that in a video. I can't. Every time I just think about saying like and subscribe, guys, and share it with your friends, it just makes me feel like I'm going to die from cringe. So instead of getting on my hands and knees and offering to suck you off for a good thumbs up and a smash of that subscribe button, I'll just stick to my good old-fashioned outro and say, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. It's been way too long since I looked at the last Karen freakout in public, and my metaphorical nuts have been itching to watch another one of these freakout videos, so I had to scratch that itch. And how in the world is his sack big enough to hold the whole entire world's gifts in it? You know, I have a pretty big sack, but I couldn't even hold one gift in that thing.